Hey sis, you've been using the same foundation for 20 years. It might be time for a change. But as we get older, change is really hard and it's super intimidating to think about going into one of those big makeup stores where there are 65 different brands offering 75 different color choices. Where do you start? You don't have to do that. Science and Pretty has a custom complexion bundle that you can use just our 4 products. There's only one color option for all of them, and you can blend them to get the color that you need on your face, as well as highlight and contour and setting powder. So we have our dark and light concealers, our medium neutral foundation, which works on a lot of different skin tones. It can be lightened or darkened with these. And then we have an arrowroot based setting powder that is not talc. This is not your silicone or petroleum based foundation. It is made for aging skin and it looks very real. It has shea butter, argan oil, jojoba oil. These have castor seed oil and beeswax in them. This is really good for your skin and you're going to get lots of coverage, lots of flexibility, and extreme durability. Let's get started. We're going to take the light concealer and highlight down what I call the 11s, which is just right down the side of the nose. Try this instead of doing this, okay? I like to put a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin. And when I say a little bit, I mean kind of a lot. You can go a little bit crazy because this is called underpainting, and we are going to go over all of this with foundation. So you don't have to be really good at blending it. You don't have to be an expert in cosmetics to make this happen, but you might want to practice a few times before you really go anywhere or do anything with it. It can be a little bit of an adjustment. I'm going to wipe off the tip to really control the amount of this product because this one is pretty strong. You're going to have it for a very long time. And I like to just do a couple of little dots right here. I'm going to do the top of my nose and I'm going to do just a few little dots right here on my eyelids just to push back the hooded eye appearance. And we'll take our siren brush and start blending that out. And we're going to get a nice tan look. You can use more or less of this depending on your skin tone. And you can also mix in a little bit of the white with the brown if you need to. If it's just a little bit too much for you, you can pre-blend it on a palette or on the top of a lid of another product. Like I often use the top of this lid. That is our setting powder. And we're gonna do the under eye highlight. We'll make our way around the chin and get the upper lip and the forehead. It really doesn't matter what order you do this in. It's all gonna get blended in. And the beauty of our siren brush is that it really doesn't hold on to a lot of makeup. So you can bounce back and forth between light creams, dark creams, and even to powders. It is currently sold out, but it will be back very soon. I'm expecting the delivery any day now. So we've got those all kind of blended out. We've got the highlighted area right here. This is called your golden triangle. When you bring that forward, it feminizes the face and you push the rest of the face back with the contoured area. And now we are going to go right over it with the foundation. And I'm just going to pretend like there's nothing on my face at all and go right over what I just did on the nose, a few circles on the forehead, upper lip. And now we'll blend this in. And at this point, if the color is not right for you, you can just add a little bit of the lightening concealer or the few dots of the darkening concealer if you need more color. And they blend beautifully together because there's no alcohol content in this product. So you have an unending amount of time to blend it out and play with it. It's not drying like the silicone products or the water-based foundations that you're maybe used to. So there we go. Now everything looks cohesive. You can't really tell where the contour starts and where the highlight starts. And that's exactly how we want it. Now we're gonna take our setting powder and I'm gonna tap a little bit into the lid, and then we're going to use a little triangle finger puff to set the under eye area, and this is going to keep us bright under the eyes, also gonna mask any texture. And if you're not If you think that you can't wear powder because you have wrinkles and powder sets in them, it's because you've been using silicone foundation with a talc-based powder, and that makes paste underneath your eyes. So when you're using a cream and wax and an arrowroot-based powder like this, you're going to have a completely different relationship with powder under the eyes, and it's going to become your favorite thing. I put our custom complexion bundle right here in my TikTok shop.